Shattered remnants of once proud cities cling precariously to the scarred earth. Ash falls, endlessly, coating the twisted metal and broken stone and gray dust. The sky itself bleeds, fractured by unstable rifts that glow with malevolent light. Mortals, once subjects, now survivors, gather in the deep shadows of forgotten catacombs. Their faces, etched with weariness, reflect a profound and growing desperation. They have witnessed gods and titans rend their reality with careless, cosmic might. They note their world trembles beneath the endless, warring footsteps of giants. Whispers of defiance, once muted fears, now coalesced into a resolute, dangerous hum. Leaders from human enclaves, hardened worldwalkers, and even mutated factions converge. Their eyes, burning with a shared conviction, meet across the flickering, uncertain torchlight. They speak of stolen agency, of worlds consumed, of a future denied by titanic whims. No longer, a grizzled elder declares, his voice a rasp against the cavern's damp stone. A young worldwalker, her eyes glowing faintly with rift energy, nods in grim agreement. The mutated, their forms twisted but minds clear, rumble their deep, resonant assent. Their world is a pawn, a battleground, a mere staging ground for forces beyond them. But within their fragile hearts, a spark of rebellion ignites. Fierce and unyielding, they propose a desperate, audacious plan, a gambit against unimaginable cosmic power. A rift kill switch, they call it, a device to reclaim their fractured destiny. This artifact, once built, could sever their world from the crown's tyrannical grasp. It might seal their node, or perhaps shatter the very rifts that bind them all. The air crackles with unspoken fear, yet also with a potent, electrifying hope. They envision an end to the endless war, a chance for their world to simply exist. The risk is immense, the consequences unknown, but inaction guarantees utter oblivion. Maps unfurl, ancient schematics unearthed, showing forgotten energy conduits and dormant nodes. Engineers, mystics, and scavengers pore over the designs, their minds alight with possibility. They need components, rare and dangerous, scattered across their ravaged, dying world. Fallen crown fragments, imbued with raw, chaotic power, are paramount to their design. Dormant huts, the silent engines of reality, must be carefully sought and reawakened. Conclave scrap tech, remnants of a bygone era, hold secrets to their complex mechanism. Teams are formed, each with a specific, perilous mission into the scarred wilderness. The weight of their world, its very existence, rests upon these desperate, mortal shoulders. A chilling wind sweeps through the catacombs, carrying the distant roar of a titan's rage. It serves as a stark reminder of the immense, terrifying power they now seek to defy. Yet, their resolve hardens, forged in the crucible of endless conflict and cosmic indifference. The first teams prepare, their meager supplies gathered, their spirits surprisingly unbowed. They emerge from the underground, stepping into the perpetual twilight of their broken world. Above, the rift-scarred sky pulses with an ominous, sickly purple and green light. Below, the scorched earth stretches, a testament to battles fought by uncaring, colossal beings. Their journey begins, a desperate quest for freedom in a universe ruled by giants. One team heads towards the obsidian peaks, where ancient battles scarred the very stone. Another descends into the sunken canyons, where bioluminescent flora hides deadly secrets. A third group ventures into the whispering wastes, where forgotten conclave ruins lie buried. Each step is fraught with peril, every shadow a potential predator or collapsing ruin. The air itself feels heavy, thick with the dust of destruction and latent, volatile magic. They seek fragments of the crown, shards pulsing with residual, dangerous power. These fragments, once part of Tiamat's ultimate weapon, are now scattered debris. They hold the key to understanding, and perhaps neutralizing the crown's influence. A scout spots a shimmer in the distance, a glint of twisted, iridescent metal. It's a piece of the crown, embedded deep within a crater, radiating unstable energy. The ground around it seems to writhe. Plants mutated into grasping, thorny monstrosities. They approach cautiously, their makeshift energy dampeners humming with strained effort. The air grows heavy, charged with the crown fragments' raw, untamed power. One of the scavengers, a woman with scarred hands, extends a shielded grapple hook. The fragment resists, its alien consciousness pushing back against their intrusion. It flares with a sudden, blinding light, sending shockwaves through the immediate area. The earth groans, fissures appearing, threatening to swallow the intrepid collectors whole. They persist, their determination fueled by the memory of their suffering, their lost world. Finally, with a crackling surge, the fragment is dislodged, pulled into a containment field. Its malevolent glow dims, trapped within the shimmering, protective energy barrier. A collective sigh of relief escapes their lips, mingled with the taste of ash and ozone. This small victory fuels their hope, proving their audacious plan might actually succeed. Another team navigates a labyrinth of shattered skyscrapers, leaning precariously against each other. They search for dormant hearts, the silent, powerful engines that once sustained reality. These hearts, now inert, still hold immense potential, a stable power source for their device. A Worldwalker guide senses a faint thrumming beneath the ruined cityscape's foundations. They descend into the choked subway tunnels, where ancient tracks are now twisted metal. The darkness is absolute, broken only by the dim glow of their handheld rift. Strange skittering sounds echo in the gloom, unseen creatures lurking in the perpetual night. Suddenly, a massive, bioluminescent fungal growth blocks their path, pulsing with eerie light. Its tendrils twitch, sensitive to their presence, releasing spores that sting their exposed skin. They must carefully bypass it, aware that any disturbance could unleash a deadly defense. The thrumming grows stronger, guiding them deeper into the Earth's silent, forgotten depths. They reach a vast, subterranean chamber, carved by geological forces and ancient technology. In its center, a colossal crystal pulsates with a faint, internal, rhythmic glow. This is a dormant heart, still beating softly, a sleeping giant awaiting its awakening. Its surface is smooth, cool to the touch, radiating a profound sense of ancient power. The team prepares their specialized tools, designed to carefully extract its potent energy. They know that disturbing a heart can have catastrophic, unforeseen consequences for their world. Carefully, meticulously, they begin the intricate process of siphoning its dormant strength. The chamber hums with increasing intensity as the heart slowly yields its stored power. Its light brightens, casting long, dancing shadows across the cavern walls. A beacon of hope. The first part of their desperate quest draws to a close. A fragile success in a broken land. Their collected treasures, small victories in a cosmic war, promise a glimmer of self-determination. Each fragment, each salvaged component, brings them closer to their audacious, dangerous goal. The weight of their world's future rests on these silent, perilous expeditions. Now complete. Hope, a fragile ember, glows brighter in the depths of their desperate, shadowed catacombs. They envision a world unchained, free from the Titans' endless, destructive whims and battles. The kill switch takes form, a monument to their defiance, in the heart of their broken world. Soon, their gamble against the cosmic order will be complete, their fate in their own hands. Yet, unknown to them, other forces are stirring, drawn to the power they seek to harness. The extracted heart energy flows into a shielded container, stable and surprisingly potent. Another team seeks Conclave scrap, remnants of the ancient order's advanced alien technology. They venture into the whispering wastes, a desolate expanse of wine-scoured silica dunes. Here, the sand shimmers with residual energy, and phantom voices echo on the searing wind. Buried beneath the shifting sands lie the ruins of a Conclave research outpost, long forgotten. Their specialized ground-penetrating radar detects complex metallic structures deep below the surface. Digging through the fine, abrasive sand proves arduous, each scoop revealing more twisted metal. They uncover strange conduits, inert energy cells, and data drives filled with cryptic glyphs. One scavenger unearths a device resembling a skeletal hand, its joints still eerily flexible. It pulses with a faint, internal light, a dormant but powerful piece of Conclave machinery. This scrap, though silent, holds the potential to interface with the Rift Crown's chaotic energies. They carefully dismantle other components, salvaging circuits and arcane energy receptors. The desert wind whips around them, carrying the scent of dust and distant, burning ozone. Suddenly, the sands shift violently, a colossal burrowing worm erupting from beneath their feet. Its chitinous plates gleam, its maw lined with rows of razor-sharp, crystalline teeth. The creature, disturbed by their digging, bellows a deafening roar, shaking the very ground. The team scatters, firing their energy weapons, their meager defenses barely slowing the beast. The Worldwalker among them creates a temporary rift shield, deflecting the worm's crushing charge. They manage to secure the most crucial Conclave components before making a hasty retreat. The worm, enraged, continues its rampage, its massive form disappearing back into the sands. Exhausted but successful, the team returns, their salvaged tech crucial for the kill switch. Back in the hidden catacombs, the collected fragments and dormant energies are brought together. Engineers work tirelessly, assembling the disparate components into a cohesive, deadly whole. The crown fragments pulse erratically, contained, but still exuding a subtle, maddening influence. The dormant heart energy flows steadily, providing the raw power for the nascent device. Conclave's scrap tech forms the intricate circuitry, a bridge between mortal ingenuity and cosmic power. The air in the workshop crackles with anticipation, tinged with the scent of ozone and hope. Meanwhile, far from the kill switch's construction, another danger stirs on the world's surface. A larger, particularly unstable fragment of the Rift Crown lies abandoned in a forgotten valley. This mini-crown, broken from Tiamat's main artifact, thrums with erratic, untamed power. It bends local reality, twisting the very fabric of existence around its chaotic core. Plants grow into grotesque, sentient forms, their roots grasping, their leaves razor. Small creatures, once timid, now swell with monstrous size and unnatural, glowing eyes. The mini-crown's influence extends, mutating ordinary beasts into terrifying, enhanced monstrosities. These mutated creatures, imbued with slivers of the crown's will, become self-proclaimed emperors. Their minds, once simple, now harbor delusions of grandeur, fueled by the crown's corrupting magic. A massive, six-legged wolf, its fur bristling with crackling energy, snarls its dominance. Its eyes glow with a fierce, intelligent malice, claiming a territory of twisted trees. Across the valley, a gigantic horned boar, its tusks spiraling impossibly high, bellows a challenge. Its hide is fused with jagged obsidian, making it impervious to lesser attacks. A minor crown war erupts, a brutal struggle for supremacy among these enhanced, mutated beasts. The valley, once peaceful, transforms into a chaotic battleground of roars and rending claws. Each creature believes itself destined to rule, fueled by the mini-crown's insidious whispers. Their battles tear further scars into the already broken landscape, a microcosm of the greater war. The ground trembles with their clashes, echoing the distant, titanic struggles of the true giants. Tiamat, from a distant throne world, senses the anomaly, a disruption in her grand design. Her connection to the main Rift Crown allows her to perceive this rogue fragment's chaotic influence. She perceives the mortal's audacious attempts to tamper with her cosmic power, her sacred domain. A low, guttural growl rumbles deep within her, a storm gathering in her dark, reptilian heart. How dare these insignificant insects meddle with the very fabric of her multiversal empire? Her anger, a palpable force, ripples through the rifts, sending shivers across distant worlds. She decides to punish their insolence, to remind them of the true, terrifying scale of power. Tiamat focuses her immense will, channeling energy through the main crown. Across the rift web, a storm avatar begins to coalesce, forming from crackling lightning and swirling, dark clouds. It manifests on the home node's surface, a towering vortex of wind, rain, and raw energy. Its form is vaguely draconic, a silhouette of Tiamat herself, imbued with destructive intent. The sky darkens further, swallowed by the avatar's oppressive, thundering presence. Lightning spears down from the churning clouds, striking the ground with earth-shattering force. It targets the known mortal enclaves, sending a clear, terrifying message of divine wrath. Buildings crumble under the aerial assault, their stone and steel reduced to dust and rubble. The storm avatar's roar is deafening, a cosmic clap of thunder that shakes the very mountains. Its eyes, twin points of malevolent light, scan the ravaged landscape for signs of defiance. Mortals scatter, fleeing in terror from the storm's devastating, relentless fury. Their small, desperate hope seems to dwindle beneath the overwhelming display of Tiamat's power. The Avatar begins to move towards the region where the kill switch is secretly being constructed. Its destructive path threatens to reveal their hidden sanctuary, to shatter their desperate plan. Panic spreads through the survivors, their carefully guarded secret now dangerously exposed. The storm's intensity grows, tearing at the very fabric of the broken world's atmosphere. Tiamat's message is brutally clear: meddle with her power and face annihilation. Meanwhile, the mini-crown's chaotic thrum continues to radiate, attracting another Titan's attention. Rex, in his own domain, senses the unstable energy, a growing dissonance in the Riftweb's harmony. He perceives the potential for a rogue power source, a rival emperor rising from the chaos. This disturbance threatens his own precarious balance with Tiamat, his uneasy truce. He will not tolerate another contender, another source of unpredictable, untamed power. A low growl rumbles in his massive chest, a sound of primal irritation and territorial assertion. Rex steps through a nascent rift, his colossal form materializing near the Valley of Chaos. His arrival sends shockwaves through the mutated battlefield, scattering the lesser beasts. The ground cracks beneath his immense weight, dust and debris swirling around his scaled legs. He surveys the scene, his ancient eyes fixing on the pulsating, unstable mini-crown fragment. He sees the mutated creatures, their forms grotesque, their minds corrupted by false power. These are not rivals, merely pests, symptoms of the mini-crown's unchecked, dangerous influence. Rex roars, a sound of pure, unadulterated dominance, silencing the lesser battles immediately. His focus is not on saving the mortals, but on preventing the mini-crown from generating a true rival. He moves with terrifying speed, his massive jaws snapping at the largest, most aggressive mutations. The six-legged wolf, once king, is swatted aside like a toy, its crackling energy fizzling out. The obsidian-plated boar charges, its immense tusks aiming for Rex's leg, a futile challenge. Rex meets the charge head-on, his hide shrugging off the impact, his teeth finding its neck. A brutal, swift combat ensues, Rex asserting his primal authority over the corrupted beasts. He tears through the mutated ranks, a whirlwind of muscle, teeth, and overwhelming power. The mini-crown's chaotic thrum seems to intensify, reacting to the Titan's raw, physical might. Rex's focused aggression brings a brutal, swift end to the crown war among the lesser beings. He stands over the fallen, his chest heaving, steam rising from his nostrils in thick plumes. His gaze sweeps the valley, ensuring no other creature dares challenge the mini-crown's power. He approaches the mini-crown fragment, its unstable light flickering nervously under his scrutiny. Rex nudges it with his snout, a possessive gesture, claiming its chaotic energy as his to control. He does not seek to destroy it, but to stabilize it, to prevent a rival from emerging. The air in the valley slowly calms, the oppressive, chaotic energy settling into a tense hum. Mortals, hidden in their shattered enclaves, watch the titanic struggle unfold with bated breath. They witness Tiamat's storm avatar wreak havoc, then Rex's sudden, powerful intervention. Two cosmic forces, clashing over their world, yet neither truly acknowledging their existence. A Worldwalker, observing from a hidden perch, feels a surge of bitter, righteous indignation. This is their moment, their chance to speak, to declare their autonomy in this cosmic war. Through ancient Conclave signal arrays, repurposed and amplified, they send their message. It is not a plea, nor an appeal, but a stark, defiant declaration aimed at both Titans. The message pulses across the rift-scarred sky, a beacon of mortal will against divine indifference. It manifests as shimmering glyphs of light, appearing simultaneously before both Tiamat's avatar and Rex. The glyphs translate into a language of universal understanding, clear and unambiguous. We are the inhabitants of this world. The message begins, its tone firm and unwavering. You have played your games of power, your wars of dominion, upon our very existence. We have endured your wrath, your indifference, your endless, destructive cosmic squabbles. But no more. This world is ours. It is not a battleground for your endless conflict. We will not let you destroy this world to win your war or claim hollow victories. This is our line in the sand. Cross it and face the consequences of our desperate will. Tiamat, Storm Avatar pauses, its destructive fury momentarily stilled by the audacity of the message. Its malevolent eyes narrow, processing the unprecedented defiance from such insignificant beings. A low, thunderous growl escapes its form, a mix of disbelief and simmering, renewed rage. Rex, standing over the mini-crown, lifts his massive head, his ancient eyes fixing on the glyphs. He does not understand their words, but the intent, the challenge, is clear in the energy. His brow furrows, a rare display of puzzlement on his usually impassive, reptilian face. He senses the conviction, the desperate power behind the mortals' collective, defiant will. The Titans, for the first time, are confronted not by a rival god, but by the little people. Their cosmic war, once a grand, isolated struggle, now faces an unexpected, mortal rebellion. The message hangs in the air, a silent challenge, a testament to humanity's unyielding spirit. Back in the catacombs, the Rift kill switch reaches its terrifying, monumental completion. It stands as a colossal device, a fusion of ancient magic and salvaged, alien technology. At its core, the collected crown fragments hum with contained, volatile power. The dormant heart, now awakened, pulses with a steady, rhythmic, green-blue glow. Conclave's circuitry weaves a complex web of energy pathways, intricate and dangerously precise. The device radiates a palpable hum, a low thrumming that vibrates through the very stone. Its form is imposing, a monument to defiance, standing ready for its ultimate, terrifying purpose. Worldwalkers and engineers make final adjustments, their hands trembling with a mix of fear and resolve. They have poured their lives, their hopes, their very souls into this desperate, final gambit. The kill switch is designed to send a powerful, disruptive pulse through all local hearts. This pulse could sever the home node from the Rift Crown's influence, freeing their world. It promises autonomy, a future free from the endless, destructive tug-of-war of titans. Yet, the price is steep, the outcome uncertain, shrouded in cosmic, terrifying enough. If activated fully, it may cut the home node off from all rifts, forever isolating them. Or, in a catastrophic surge of uncontrolled energy, it could blow everything apart. The air grows thick with tension, the silence in the chamber broken only by the device's hum. A lead engineer, his face, Green steps forward, his hand hovering over the activation rune. His gaze sweeps across the faces of his comrades, seeing their shared fear, their shared hope. The fate of their world, its very existence, rests upon this single, irreversible decision. Above ground, Tiamat's avatar still rages, though its focus is now divided, uncertain. Rex still guards the mini-crown, his presence a silent, watchful, imposing sentinel. Now the Titan comprehends the full scope of the mortal device, the desperate choice unfolding. The kill switch glows brighter, its internal energies reaching a critical, unstable peak. Its pulse could send ripples through the entire rift web, alerting every cosmic power. The decision weighs heavily, a burden of impossible choices for these defiant, fragile beings. To activate it means a leap into absolute uncertainty, a gambling against cosmic forces. To hesitate means continued subjugation, the slow, agonizing death of their broken world. The lead engineer takes a deep, shuddering breath, his eyes fixed on the pulsating rune. His hand descends, a shadow of destiny falling upon the glowing, crystalline surface. The device hums louder, a rising crescendo of power, vibrating through the very earth. Its light intensifies, a brilliant, blinding flash erupting from its colossal core. The ancient catacombs are momentarily bathed in an ethereal, emerald-white brilliance. A wave of raw energy begins to emanate, spreading outwards, through the earth, through the air. It seeks the Lokahats, preparing to unleash its world-shattering, rift-severing pulse. The ground above trembles, the very atmosphere crackling with the device's nascent power. Tiamat's avatar recoils, its storm form flickering as the unknown energy washes over it. Rex lets out a surprised bellow, his massive body tensing, sensing the unprecedented threat. The sky itself seems to tear, rifts widening, then snapping shut in alarming, chaotic bursts. The energy pulse builds, a silent scream of defiance against the cosmic order. Its power is immense, potentially capable of altering the very fabric of their reality. The Worldwalkers watch, their faces a mixture of terror, triumph, and profound apprehension. They have armed the kill switch, set the stage for a choice that will define their future. The device stands ready, its power unleashed, awaiting the final command to activate fully. The fate of their world, severed or shattered, now hangs precariously in the balance. A final, earth-shaking thrum reverberates, a silent question echoing across the multiverse. Will this desperate act bring salvation, or merely hasten their inevitable cosmic defeat? The energy pulse reaches critical mass, poised to unleash its world-altering final command. The air screams with latent power, the very fabric of reality stretching, groaning in protest. The decision is imminent, the finger poised, the world holding its breath for the next moment. The kill switch's core glows with a blinding, unsustainable intensity, threatening to burst. Its power surges, a wild, untamed force demanding release, demanding its ultimate purpose. The faces of the mortals are etched with grim resolve, their collective will unyielding. They have forged their own destiny, seizing control from the indifferent hands of titans. The universe braces for impact, for the ripple effect of this audacious, mortal gambit. A single tear rolls down the Worldwalker's cheek, a mix of fear and fierce, desperate pride. The kill switch pulses one last time, a silent roar before the final, terrifying choice. All eyes are on the activation rune, awaiting the touch that will forever change their world.